next.
Good Friday, fantastic good morning, and confirm and anopay about the Adam yet in Quam Tecamada Bojo Moja DMO for Sunday 29th day of March 2024, a day. And then I Yesu Christo, ye born ascendium, ye Christo for no, ye come Yesu Amaya, off and ye didn't come be said. Ye bia ye kum Yesu ye ku Yesu eku asa Yesu wo mbro but over the day yes ye ku no na won ye ni wuo no ene ye kai ti anopay say o tie ye na wo hye ye so a holiday edition of LA Sports ena emra so ye de ba Medina the Paradise. Na ene be di nkomam e be kwa on top 5 European leagues no matches bi be ba so weekend way e be ma wa hu sane yete na Euro 2024 no enche empanyfo e be sha ase amasa games ni na so abaso eno so no ye be ma group stages no fixtures no ana as a group no se ni si yete na so wa hu ye be fie nya ba be hwe weekend way Ghana ye ni Premier League na mom FA Cup quarter final matches na beba so everyone who CAF Champions League Confederation Cup and also senior e ho samote no matches eba so na otwe awie and also everyone who senior etie ye fiwa ye beko 13th African Games Accra 2023 and also hon komo kakra na yakwa akobo na ene yenti amaje kokoyi e wase na eduru a everyone who the reason why na mpanyifo bi wo ha enyom bedi nkomo ye beka o masam na ya kire omo ne wo se omo eye etwa ho abaye ba e be hye nkomo na ase na mu ase dan confirma mobile season se ono so abrebi o kan ho e me dey agude mu nsem e dey ba ye twa ho aba eni botete ba ko a second ya hye nkomo na ase dey ama. Sanso ama wakwa ba bi we fa Emma LA TV so LA Sports na wenu go so a wo hwe ya no pay ba bi biara onso wo ko Facebook LA TV GH Facebook LA TV GH udu onu ma na wa like page no we mi a share na wo do comment enso ato YouTube ya LA TV Ghana also do a like page no mi a over subscribe page no yes na fe odo comment enso e de ato wono mo kama pa yes nkomo na asem fema wo yenko top 5 European leagues no nyame adoma na watwe awie games ahoro enso ade a ebeto fam ewo Europe ne ne month nso na oyasanya fixtures na ete a ano be hye pa ewo English Premiership ni mu no matches no a eba so na watwe awie no sei ena no so ebetumi akọ ede afa na Newcastle United enso etena fie na on the West Ham United they are boy ni watch na sa match we eba so 12:30 p.m. AFC Bournemouth ebe share Everton, Chelsea ebebo Burnley, Nottingham Forest ebebo Crystal Palace, Sheffield United and Fulham ebebo Tottenham Hotspur ebe share Luton Town Boboko no na fe Aston Villa 5:30 on Wolverhampton Wanderers enso e dey aboy ni Sunday games no enso ya dey ebeto aso Okola Liga enso emu a Getafe 3 p.m. ono ebeshia Sevilla Boboko no na one no edi abani Ameria enso beshia Osasuna Valencia ebo Real Mallorca Barcelona and Las Palmas enso ebebo Sunday eyo china no Real Madrid and Atletico Bilbao Inaki Williams team no amonso ejino kwa no pa anti Sunday so ebeto ato aso a ewo La Liga nem na Italian shira a say na tie Napoli 11:30 a.m. Ochina Saturday omne Atlanta ebebo Genoa ewo 2 p.m. on Frosinone ebebo Torino besha AC Monza na Lazio abo Juventus 7:45 Fiorentina enso ni AC Milan ebebo Sundays ebeto ato aso ewo German Bundesliga enso say na tie Eintracht Frankfurt enso the year 2:30 p.m. no ono so ebeshia Union Berlin nom dia boy Borussia Mönchengladbach ebeshia Freiburg na Werder Bremen enso no Wolfsburg e dia bo RB Leipzig ebeshia Mainz 05 Bayern 04 Leverkusen ebebo Hoffenheim Boboko na fe Bayern Munchen enso ne Borussia Dortmund enso e di aboy ni eno German Bundesliga tell betumi akọ French League ani ma matches ahoro bi eba so Laurent Asia Stade de Brest na Nice enso ne 90s abo Clermont-Foot ebeshia Toulouse Le Havre na Black Stars captain Deda Ayew Andre Dede Morgan Ayew owo on beshia Montpellier 2 p.m. ochina Strasbourg 4:05 Omone Stade de Rennes ebebo Olympique Marseille 7:45 ebeshia Paris Saint-Germain na omoso e dia boy ni Sunday games no enso ya dia ebeto ato aso a enso ho we ne matches bi anyame adomo a over the weekend or top 5 European leagues ni no ebeto fam yankon sem from ni yankon Euros a enche eba so e wo Germany mountain so no na say European championship me kire Europe for Africa hanka AFCON into ko Europe a omo AFCON no na enche beba so e wo Germany omo na hosti group stages no say na groups no empanifom answer to me association no kama pa uko group A your mind to say Germany, Scotland, Hungary, and Switzerland group A, group B Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania also group B, group C no Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia and afa England also group C, group D Poland, Netherlands, Austria and afa France amino also and group D and group E Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, Ukraine and so group E and afa the last group no group F no Turkey, Georgia, Portugal and a Czech Republic also and group F and say and group stages no groups no and so at Euros are so Germany no 6 groups from A to F and almost why and LJ now why and so and eche no home modern bob and so well and me no sha ase a na ye na ebe hu se ne a and so be kwodi afa yan concern from African games no me kire CAF interclub competitions no to aso na wotwe ya wie me kire CAF Champions League na fe CAF Confederation Cup na odi wani a chemu o CAF Champions League na and they say and a quarter final fixtures no and also to me asese kama pa na and one game ebeba so quarter final no enso emu Simba ebehia elali eno ya 6 p.m. and that game no enso eba so na fe wochina matches no atoa so Young Africans enso ebe 3 p.m. no is Mamelodi Sundowns from South Africa e dia boy ni ES Tunis Esperance de Tunis omonso ebehia ASEC Mimosa free Cote d'Ivoire na omonso e dia boy ni ntin we ya quarter final games ebeba so e wo CAF Champions League no enso emo ye kwa Confederation Cup na say na tie eno so ebeto fam eye kwasi ada River United ebetena Nigeria mountain so amune USM Oje enso ebe from eye Algeria ebeshia Stade Malien free eye Mali almost betena fie 5 p.m. Sunday na amune Ghanaian club Dreams FC enso dia boy ni Abu Salem enso ene RS Bekani enso ebebo na afei bobo kwani de modern future enso ne Zamalek enso ede abo ani ntia no CAF Confederation Cup quarter final fixtures no and I dey atu eni munti one Ghanaian club ewo Confederation Cup no Dreams FC enti ya na obo empire wakai senia Dreams FC bobo kono amoso modern bono ebetumi akwankan enso ewo ho no ma no pay yeton ede ma wo yefri wo yamra ma sania Ghana hanomso ne ma betumi akọ enso tumi ede yafa na oba Ghana Premier League no fixtures no ba so nyame aduma midweek and ayebo Ghana Premier League weekend we there Premier League eni so FA Cup dem midweek we yebebo Premier League no ma fixtures no e wo so na yen sania nyame aduma midweek Wednesday Ghana Premier League no ebeko ede yafa Wednesday Midiama Takwa Compact 3 p.m. Oni Accra to folk airball Heart of Lions Kwando Sports Stadium 3 p.m. Almost Beshia Accra Lions afe Real Tamale United na Sheriga Sports Complex 3 p.m. Omni Nenia Nations FC enso airball Gold Stars Bibiani Dance Park almost Beshia Karela United the Legon Cities ebebo FC Samates Theatre of Dreams idew no na that game na eba so bofo akwata no Sunyane Coronation Park ombeshia Diana FC dia boy ni Bekom Charles Golden City Park almost ni Dreams FC bebo 3 p.m. Brekum Mountain so Accra Great Olympics Olugbogbo Olimashi Oli LATV Accra Sports Stadium Wednesday Omni Beche United about 3 p.m. na that game no so na fe club ya metema Kumasi Asante Kotoko Babanyara Sports Stadium almost ebeshia enso atreman boboko no na omo enso ede abani eno fixtures no se ne tie ede ema Ghana Premier League no se ne eno so ebetumi akodi afenti ehon hwehwe no enso ne no anope no yede ato anim enso ewo ho no yenko yemfiri na yenko ensemfufuro mu na yenko sene nyoma nso ebetumi akọ ede afade yenko Glorious Accra to folk akachi ne mo asen beba has no yenko FA Cup nim na yenko quarter final fixtures no sene yete ede yema MTN FA Cup no nyame aduma weekend we na eba so na say ene ebekọ no on the 30th day of March Saturday Boboku anidi enso ede Karela United wono so mpanyifo enso etu ede asheda na emom 3 matches na eba so enso Atama versus Karela Legon Cities Beche United but for quarter no Sky FC MTN FA Cup quarter final no eno enso eno no yankon semfufomo na yankon Girls Accra to folk Boboko no akache okwa has team no mu a ele omode new board members ababetugwa na anu ada na atogbe afede the 14th onoso eyi sampanyifo we say omo na to say baye board members ede ama Girls Accra to folk Boboko no ni odikan togbe afede the 14th ono board chairman togbe afede the 14th ono board chairman ede ama Heart to folk Boboko no enti okwa 28th of February 2024 ɛna na appointment no ɛnso ɛba so togbe afɛdɛ the 14th na sɛ okenkan ya togbe afɛdɛ executive board chairman na he is the agbogbo of Asogli state nti sɛ togbe no into ɔno ewom yɛwɔ Delali Anku Adiama wɔn nso ewomu ɔno nso na appointment no by February 28 ɛna Delali Anku Adiama ɔno nso ɛba yɛn ti ɔno nso ɛwɔ Heart of Folk board no ɛnso ɛna afei Professor Ajimanbedu Akosa 25th March ɛna yɛ appointed no Professor Ajimanbedu Akosa ɔno nso ɛwɔ board no ɛnso nedu hɔ ɛyɛ Mr. Akwasi Ajiman 25th of March ɛna ɔno nso yɛ appointed no Mr. Akwasi Ajiman ɔno nso ɛwɔ Heart of Folk ɛyɛ board no ɛnso ɛna afei Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe ɔno nso ɛwɔ so Mrs. Ivy Howard Mills ɔno nso ɛwɔ board of directors no ɛyɛ Heart of Folk ɛnso board no ɔwɔ so bi ɛna afei owura Samuel Mr. Samuel Wilfred Yaw Inkum ɔno nso ɛwɔ so ɛna Dr. Nyawo Tamakro ɔno nso ɛwɔ so former ɛyɛ board na mpanyinfo egu no na Dr. Nyawo Tamakro ɛwɔ so yasan so appointing biem ɛde aba new board way ɛso ɛna ne otwa to no Honorable Vincent Sowa Odotei ɔno nso ɛwɔ board no so bi ɔno nso former board na ɛno nso atwam no na ɔwɔ so bi ɛnene yasan so appointing no ɛde aba so a Heart of Folk newly appointed directors no ɛna no pɛ yɛde ato anim ɛnso ɛwɔ dwumadi no so na wahu sɛ ne a ɛno nso ɛte nti wei yɛ mpanyinfo ahorow a ɛnɛ ɔmo nso ɛba bɛda Heart of Folk boboko no ano ahwɛ atoto nneɛma ama akɔyie ɛde ama boboko andin ɛde Heart of Folk ɛwɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu yɛn nkɔkora bi ambɛtɛn ma Kumasi Asante kɔtɔkɔ boboko no akakyɛ na asɛntɛm nneɛma nkɔyie mfɛn ma kɔtɔkɔ ɔhwɛ Ghana Premier League no table no so a kɔtɔkɔ kita 32 points or the 9th position nkɔyie kura Dr. Prosper Nateogum head coach Elma Club ya Kumasi Asante kɔkɔ ɔkyekyere a na asane ɔde tare a na awai ɔbɔ so a ɛmbɔ na sɛ ahuri ntumi ntare so na ayɛ den ɛde ama kɔtɔkɔ na ɛno ɛna ne ɛba ne sɛ ɛnɛ kɔtɔkɔ mpanyinfoɔ no ɛsupporte coach Dr. Prosper Nateogum ɔmo supporte ne ta n'akyi papa na ɔyɛ nsɛm a ɛnenam na aba bɛtɔ gua na ɛkyɛ sɛ ne mpanyinfoɔ no aturo support ɛnso atumi ɛde ama ɔsɛ unacceptable but hopeful tie ne yie paa it must be placed on the record that management is equally not enthused with our results and deem it unacceptable. However, the IMC is committed to ensuring that there is a quick turnaround in our current fortunes. Kotoko back under fire boss Prosper Ogum. Inti ene Kotoko IMC no almost edi Dr. Prosper Nateogum chipa almost support no say nioma betumi akoyie edi ama team Kumasi Asante Kotoko na eno na head coach ndinde Ogum akwa di nkomo ona ye nuanom Angel FM ewo Kumasi and I granted that interview no na Dr. Prosper Nateogum nkomo nyina ne se ono adwuma na wo ye no His Royal Majesty otumfo se tutu ena to nsa de frɛ no sɛ ɔde adwuma ne ma no na nkɔ no kora no onya contract wa ma no ne ɛwɔ san kɔkɔyɛ even Heart of Folk ɛkora approach no san kɔ be kochi but otumfo frɛ no ɔtɛne that contract ni na down ɔna ɔba yɛ sɛ ɔbɛba bɛyɛ kotoko adwuma no na ɔno ogya kotoko adwuma ne nne obenya adwuma fofora yɛ empo so ogya coaching a okita doctor's degree a anasa certificate a obetumi kura de abɔ adwuma enti ono de okomo de end ne da Prosper na Togum coach kan wonsam
me fi ha sisi a me petim fufura next season person me coach locally any amanone I can get a job. In fact, before I came to Kotoko, I was going abroad. I had a job. I was going.
I know.
But and I make an on him bed after no catch me catch and say menya duma me ko. O say there be man ko catch from na twem.
Of course.
Twem. O say me by my son. He calls me my son. He said my son, cancel it. Cancel it. O catch him say so mama me bibi crampo a he will pay. I should come and do the job. And he said locally no menya duma menya bi and there's no way locally I will never get a job. I was linked to the House of Folk job and what have you. If I wanted in Kameko House, it was just there for me to go. I would have gone. Almost frame me, they engaged me, everything. I could have gone. I said no, I will not go. That is it. Now, young for football on 20. I decide not to coach again. Don't I have the lecture theater to go and work? So, is it about shelter? Is it about daily bread? Or what is it about? Me me. Okay. It's all about Kotoko.
Dr. Prosper na Togum coach Edma Asanto Kotoko na Atenenkano. It's all about Kotoko. Adwuma no Kotoko adwuma no na oba beye. Into ono no adwuma foforo. Emo oba so oba beye Asanto Kotoko adwuma. Eno eni adwuma ono coach Prosper na Togum. Ono so eba beye nti ma ayamo se so oja Kotoko adwuma sabe o ondidi no. Obedidi why also obedidi obesha atade bibia beko yie enso tumi e de amano ye free sam no so yan consent from Dreams FC jiro kwa no kwasi ada e wo CAF Confederation Cup ni medical ama waso ate na no e na Branton dey ade John Entry oni the head coach coach Abdul Karim Zito e dey nsam bia to yanim say oma ye ready for that game na omukwa akobon
also accepted that, so we are preparing seriously for the encounter. Well, we need them. We still depend on them to support us and pray for us. So they continue praying for us so that we do the best and then raise the image of Ghana in Africa.
Of course, coming to this far, which I know a lot of Ghanaians didn't expect us to be this far, but then we have done our best to come to this far, and then going forward, of course, with our coach Karim Zito, who also has a lot of experience, and everybody on board, I think we can be able to go to the semi-final.
Dreams FC for so ene nkoma edi afa game ba be bonya me adom akwasi ada ede efa Confederation Cup ba so no enso ye ho yan konsem from coach Otuado head coach ede ma the Black Stars of Ghana na nsanya ewo Morocco and Montenso and Ghana about 2 friendly matches. International break first one was against Nigeria, almost 2-1. Second game against Uganda, and also about 2-2. Now game ni na abawie and coach Ogum and I say Otuado, yes. And so Edon Komo Ashisha so say enya de a odon so no na ni je okwanya Ghana fa so ball no kra enya no na no expect atenkakra never be ko yie Otuado enkomoni.
No, even though I mean a lot of players were missing, I don't have to say, but still we could have done better. Little bit unlucky with the 2 goals against us, with the penalty, and the second one I don't know if it was even a goal, but in all the football we played was not good enough. We should have created more chances, especially in the final third. We have to work on creating more chances. Finishing must be better under pressure, and it's a lot of work, But I have to say, it's not. I mean, this is what I expected because, to be honest, the last game in general were not good even before I came. So it's a process.
Coach Otuado, Black Stars head coach, and I will tell them can into the name Sama Togwa, a church more and so every hour the Monte. Say, I know, yes, a Black Stars. You have because 2 matches, Nina, 2 red cards, and a PM. John Pencil, your assistant coach, or a defender. And so the defenders, the red card. Into all her son here. Almost ever session, your man, I watch it all the after because. The playing time no a defender. John Pencil. I don't know somebody there. You ever can actually. And the American. So I bet you one by a bar. You ever be doing come out. I was to me the amount. You ever. All African games no. I won't come on here, baby. You try one by this year.
Kwaba ediba mobile season eye jumeku aye tonton phones edi phone hudwa ewa hase your phones bit say iPhones, Samsung, Tecno, Infinix, tablets, feature phones ena nyama hodwa ekaka ho your original accessories and so ha e bit say phone chargers, phone batteries, AirPods, headphones ene nyama hodwa bi so ekaka ho about phone SCC and so mobile season akwadare nwi pa ayakwafa abefu mfidi aba phone said the TBA said the IBA no the buy the mfidi no begina so SCC ama kama ama weni aje afin so ye delivery ewa ha say so phone no o echichi na ofren ya ye beba ababeji SCC ye wi aye sa de wade so abro which say ye share kwan ye oyare fa filling station ye ne Fidelity Bank na na what down prayer moon your telephone numbers is 0244 564923 and 0500775565. Mobile season, it's a mobile world.
Akwa ben fama LA TV so LA Sports and ugu so ya wo share and 29 March 2024 Good Friday edition and ugu so de Emma Medina the Paradise Sheriff Obed Freeman omuna eboa and I show no but the second half of the show and I had the ebre war na mamen kan for mobile season fema say mobile season and eba no phone CC dia eyomoa na phone ben na asai e na wo pese wo CC o de ko mobile season akachi a o man ni correct one o mo machine a o mo di phone isi so ehwe ne yare ni bibia na o ma CC ne kama dia ma wa fe o pe phone ato a brand bia o pe no o sabeka bi type o bia o pe o sabeka and so original phones and I feel original phones accessories and a mobile season akache okwa on sabeka bi phone cover open earpiece open AirPod open phone screen protector open charger bibia fa phone ho de mobile season akache na wo say odi wani kire okoto phone na osika nso a omo behwe ama wetu scan installment ba no then the phone no and so to me e dey amawo omo ye delivery and so o makacha o yare fa masalati and say filling station yes o yare fa filling station eho and omo money Fidelity Bank and eho abansro ba komo from 0244564923 0244564923 o from mobile season onsa enso ebeka mo email ye mobileseasongh@gmail.com mobileseasongh@gmail.com betumi so WhatsApp wam awo the same line so madaro man anopai e den some no e dey eba now all African games no abawie ye Saturday no na bibia eto atwa ye ekoso kama na anu ye be yi videos ni bi e kire wa me say trans bia ye be yi nkakra but na hot issues enti ye wuram na issue a edaba maso no ya boso na ya hu se ne yete ye mpanyifo before say African games na ba so no omo ye nhyehyeye de ma dwumadie no e pa nkrofo a omo beda no enti ye wo local organizing committee a ye twamuti afrom LOC ko Facebook LATVGH na enkomo we ye ndi wo ho Facebook LATVGH na ye ndi nkomo we du ono ma fa comment no fa to the den pa na like page no enso the den pa na fe fa share ema obi nso enya bi ewo akirikyire ne manchai na ye ndi san komo ne ma minya pa anka mejina ho na producer o se dey na mi hu se yete na anka yetumi akoni ye pa na before said jumadi na ba so no mpanyifo hyehye ni o ma kama pa ema bibia ye kama enso e ho and unse before a tournament bia bekoso say ye World Cup African Cup even bibia ye tournament a country bi na host no ya omo fa nkrofo a ombeboa ma nioma tumi akonkan in terms of athletes who nioma players who nioma efa media side efa welfare efa accreditation efa accommodation catering side logistics ahoro side efa let's say protocol aside transport ni nyina no omo yi nkrofo a ometumi aboa amanioma akoyie and some nkrofo na yam pepe ye from volunteers enu ni edi a ye de from adwuma omo ye ne se omo boa ama organizing committee no adwuma na omo ye no enyema akoyie edemo omo voluntary work obiara ya aware and the word volunteer obiara te ase but at times so mu wi a ayam penifo wo some package a ye di job kwan and no almost say thank you package because of adwuma omaba this particular competition also the same local organizing committee ABA forms I say amount for apply and amount for fill in forms no come normal expect by 3,000 volunteers so on baba baby adwuma no and a lot of people on be adwuma yenti na me share Saturday we me ka come animu a me chiro yenti a ma share Saturday we na me di eye show no volunteers ya ba be adwuma and for this particular competition without them competition and came to me here successful and after so mu wie ye no nioma e was say the mom near was you provided the mom no especially a money issue that thank you package no am I na amafo adwa and before say competition ever ba so the Ministry of Youth and Sports Minister Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Sharif prepared the video no to amame Honorable Mustafa Yusuf Echo Ministry of Information department wo Echo ma that announcement no chire budget a ewo ho edi ema competition no budget say ni oma budget ni oma de afa and nioma be wuram o chire say volunteers ye be feed you ye be mom baby on beda and after omadwuma no ye be mom allowance any minister no then some okay after majuma you be more allowance no and then my answer na to aso ne yen konkotie honorable Mustafa Yusuf ne de no ne yemra
cost components allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances. Accreditation cost components. Allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances. Accreditation cost components. Allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances. Accreditation allowances for volunteers. The volunteers as well are going to be accommodated and fed and be given allowances. Accreditation.
So, where are Honorable Mustafa Yusuf? Ne nkomo a odi ye. Obi atie. Ose obobobobo ensam a anase omo a omo ba be ye adwuma de ama dwumadie no. Package a e wa hode mo omo. Budget o ma budget and once a man no ebie na no honorable we bie na no aka say allowance bi wo hode mo volunteers and volunteers no ye be mo baby ada ye be feed wom ye be accommodate wom and after madwuma on benya some allowance no e kire say budget no e wom say allowance e beba okay Sharif yanko me mawo entweye bi wow na yanko ko hwesa entweye no me mawo entweye bi na mame hwe na me mfa mawo minister ni speech na me mawo entweye bi ma try say minister speech yes I say oh yeah, I say management of the games, games management system. Accommodation for athletes, volunteers, and officials. Totally about 13,000 participants. Internal transportation, airfare for officials, catering services, feeding of about 13,000 participants. Security. Now, baby, I had the green adiano a circle aseno. Ewo. Ele hear me pa. Allowances for volunteers and officials. Allowances for volunteers and officials. Accreditation, medical equipment, medals for athletes among others. So, budget no more budget no. Wait, any new man. Extra budget nim it means volunteers no allowance bi wom okay Sharif yansan ko yanim na volunteer message ya fa no to soma me volunteer message fa to soma me na yan hwe ho no mo nso yam dem a wa ma twra se volunteer message no fa no so to so na yan hwe na yan hu se ne tie na ono so eye Madam Juliana Yobo ono eye lawyer ni volunteer no ono na ye omo chairperson wono so ne nkoma ode volunteers no ediye ewo omo WhatsApp platform so no enso enie tie nie pa baby aya cycle na san komoni ni edi or say check all your names with your manager and he will check with IT. Anybody not on the main list is not recognized and you will pay them yourself. And the number be better. We are not recognizing or paying anybody not on the list. So if your name is not part, please withdraw. Thank you. When so ye Mrs. Juliana Yobo Esquire. One also name come out one volunteers need the WhatsApp platform eso. Oh, fatuso. WhatsApp platform eso. I don't know. I say, baby, here me no. I say anybody not on the main list is not recognized, and you will pay them yourself. So number that down the night so what number they say obi any main list no so no ono betu ya san crofo no. So it means say ni any one main list no so no that person I will say you no. And you say we are not recognizing or paying anybody not on the list. So if your name is not part, please withdraw. So we didn't list one free because of being ready so much yaka and know ya Madam Yobo lawyer name some no okay sir Yobo and come on and then some and so no then yanko tie and someone local organizing committee chairman owura ni di the Dr. Kwaku Ofosu Asare one also do two gwa share video na ready a before the same issue enso yan hom na fei me cancel bin show I ready a share video boni entie.
I think it was miscommunication, misunderstanding. We didn't get it well. Me, the first time I met him, I said, give me a definition of volunteers or volunteerism. Go and check the definition. And the communication and the what was given them, the letter given them, yes. There was nothing like monetary consideration or what have you. And I don't think they came in because of consideration. But I think somewhere along the line, they got some of the things wrong. And for instance, yesterday some of them came to my place, my office. We're going to give them T-shirts, additional T-shirts to go home. And they talk about it. I said, well, I was sure that their chairperson was going to arrange their going home. But they didn't have the patience to wait, and you won't fault them too much because I think when they got evicted, because the hostels that were used, private people. Okay. And when it's a private person and it says your contract ends this time, you have to leave. You see, it wasn't the traditional halls which belong to Glegon. These are private.
So now how can the issue be resolved?
So right now they arranged to give them some money to go home, and I think they also got a lot of things wrong, that we are paying dollars to external volunteers. No external volunteer came. We didn't have external volunteers. The people we had, which I would tell my assistant, were students from Pan African University doing sports and policy analysis that the African Union arranged for them to come. There were about 8. I met them. Nobody gave them any money. The monies that they are claiming were paid. The monies they said, supposedly that had been paid. They got it wrong in the sense that these were monies paid to umpires, officials, and referees. We are bound by the statute of the African Union to pay them. So if somebody went and officiated, we had to pay him. We had to take care of him, the accommodation. We got them accommodation, gave them food. Unfortunately, we didn't part company on a good note. But these are things that will happen. I won't fault them for too much, maybe misunderstanding, and they were misinformed about some of these things. If they had had the right information, I'm sure they wouldn't have conducted themselves the way they did. They've been very wonderful, supportive. Wouldn't have been able to run the games without their support as well. One of the key stakeholders. So I will take it like, your daughter or your son has urinated on your tie. You just wipe it and then we'll move on. We'll give them the certificates. We promise them. We wish them the very best. The only sad thing about it is that they've sent a wrong message to foreign countries in case they want to recruit volunteers from Ghana. They will say that this is the perception of Ghanaian volunteers. They want to be paid. I have a colleague of mine in the office. He's going to Paris as a volunteer. Nobody is paying him. He's making his own arrangements. So volunteerism everywhere. See the definition. It's free. They should have really taken their time. But I think they will also learn their lessons, and we will also learn our lessons as LOC, as organizers, and we will not bear grudges. We wish them well. We hope our paths will cross again, and maybe all of us will act in a better manner.
No, Doctor Kwaku Fosu Asare. Ono aye LOC panyi ana watene nka no. Na pe nia minister kan ye asem ni nie. Pe nia minister kan ye mami che no. Na mu hu mani mu yi pa. Pe nia minister e kan ye. Pe nia lawyer e tro ye e di ema volunteers no e wo mo WhatsApp platform so. Ana fei Pania Dr. Kwaku Fosu anaso Ofosu Asare eken no abusia o ya fatu to won hwe. So now Dr. Kwaku Fosu Asare onu ye LOC no board anaso chairman no pa kire yen say bibie ni ho sa say volunteers no e was say ye more allowance, and the reason why and na me say atade we justice for volunteers. 10th African Games Accra 2023 volunteers no, we are seeking for justice. And I may also say empanyinfo be hu adwuma omo yeye sha yesi odwumayani na katu ase no, and LOC chairman no ma yahu say volunteers no as abu yeti bonkosofo he se munimu a obi eba no oma for money, they didn't come for money. Oma ndu ho say omo ba be yesikasem bia ho, but I promise you people mo promise wom Monday evening Mr. Nelson Ofosu say Nelson Oseyo, but Nelson dey anything vice chairman Edman volunteer group no ono o vice lawyer oba catch volunteers they say Tuesday morning accountant be humo and obama mo package it will blow your mind. And Nelson akaye, and if some e boa munko bisa Nelson say Monday one go pent hall and go see volunteers no and your man kasa asam na all through no almost 10 p.m. Nelson through no na almost 10 p.m. and munko bisa ne say one bakasa asam no advance volunteers na say aditi Tuesday morning ya accountant ne be hu now we more package it will blow their mind. I tell blow nipa mind. I'm asking you people. T-shirt no and blow nipa mind ana. I'm asking you. And you for na lawyer so say so we be in mail list so a ye ntu o mo ka no e ye